Hello, YouTube! We're gonna chill for a little bit before we start reading. Thanks for following, Zephyr. I was in someone's. I need to stop doing that. I was in someone's chat yesterday, and they. You know how when someone follows, I have a thank you for the follow, blah, blah, blah. They had a thing where it was thank you. No, wait. It was this person became whatever their chat name is. What would happen? Because I call my mascot Ding Dong, and the mascot is technically sort of a representation of the chat. What if I say this person is now Ding Dong? Would that be offensive? Will I have to explain myself every time? No? Will I have to explain myself? I don't know when. I've been thinking about it for a little bit. Go to Chinese, I know. Might be offensive, I know. I'm Chinese, I know. What do I call it then? Ding Dong. Being offended is part of the fun. No, I feel like what I don't want is to explain myself every time. I feel like I will need to explain myself. Because they could be very confused. Juans? Why Juans? Why Juans? Ming Mong. Ming Mong. I will think about it some more. Juanas. What? I just thought the chat mascot accepted as a fact. Oh, you thought Juan was a mascot. Oh. Let me think about it some more then. Something that's not offensive and something that doesn't require me to explain every time. Yeah. But whenever someone follows, or when someone subscribes, it says this person is now a dong or something along those lines. This person is now a dong or something like that. Oh, this person is a dong or something. I don't remember. It's been a while since I set it up. I need to fix it though, because my alerts are still broken. I never bothered fixing it. I'm so sad my my goals alert broke, and I spent so much time trying to fix it. Trying to make it right. And it broke on me. Hey. Hey. Oh. Ding has insert person become a dong. What if I just say this person, the name is now a dong in brackets. Chat name. Wait, I don't really have a chat name. I just call the mascot Ding Dong. And it's just assumed. Let me think. If you remember, we're quite similar to Will of the what? The name could be something like that. Oh, Will of the Wisp. Yes. I think lore-wise, wait, let me just search it up. Will of the Wisp. Of the Wisp. Will-o-wisp. Flickering light, often seen in marshes or swamps. Oh. It's a mischievous spirit or ghost. Can we put an Italian ding dong with passionate hating pineapples on pizza? Wait, how would you? Okay, the mascot can have glasses and all the other random stuff. How would you dress up the mascot to be Italian? Because right now, what I'm thinking of, I'm pretty sure it's French, like a beret with a mustache. I'm pretty sure that's French. Italian. What do we do for Italians? Hello, DJ. DZ. Hello. Green Gables. Just a beret with the Italian hands. Just the Italian hands. But it doesn't have hands. It has a little like a one thing. Let me search up stereotypical Italian outfit. Stereotypical Italian outfit. I've got a dude in a tank top, white tank top, and a horrible mustache, eating pizza with the hands. The hands. I don't know how to demonstrate it. I don't know how to describe it. How do we do the hands? What's Oh. Nah. What's a Barrett? I see the same thing, just Ding Dong with Papa John's moustache. Okay. No Italian hand emo on YouTube? Yeah, no Italian hand. Really? Let me see. Where's the usual emoji? Ah. Why is the emoji panel so small? Hands. Hands. Oh, I see it. It's called pinched fingers. That. Let me go to chat so you can see. The hand. The pinched fingers. Yeah, that's what it's called. Mamma mia. Yeah, the hands. How do I make it? Okay, the mustache with pizza. That's okay. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Rakuten. Well, super. What does that mean? I don't know how to read binary. What does that mean? Thanks for following No Hab Dahon. Hello? Hello. Oh, I may have cursed you. Oh. Oh, okay, never mind. Hee. Wow. Wow. Hello. Hello. I can see the L, the repeat. Okay, I'll believe you this time. I'll believe you. I'll believe you. Alrighty, okay. I believe you. What if I was just ahead? Can I just be ahead? I'll be somewhat concerned if I was just ahead. A floating head. I can be a floating head if you want. What if it's just hair? Oh, I have not done that. DVD logo? I actually have that. I have a DVD logo thing in my blank. You want to see it? It's just an emote that's just bouncing around. One of the first emotes I had. Okay, I'll switch. That. That was it. I have a make it so it never hits a corner. How do I do that? I just have it right before my starting soon. Because I have a timer on my starting soon. Yeah, that's actually one of my first emotes. It was the very first idea because everything was breaking when I first started. Things are still breaking, but not as often. Not as frequently. And then they're breaking again. Broken alerts. Broken thawing thing. Broken bonking thing. It's still broken. I'm so sad about it. I need to fix it. Are you like a programmer? No. I'm not a programmer and it's still breaking. I'm nowhere near a programmer. Oh, I remember what I should do. I need to bring the TTS up a little bit more. I think sometimes when I'm just talking, I have trouble hearing it. I'm gonna make it louder than me. A little bit. It might be too loud. Who knows? But that's okay. You guys can be deaf instead. Bee! I once made a website with just penguins, JPEG. Fun times. Wow. I remember making a website. It was for a class. And I think we did a cafe. A fake cafe. This is all you need to know to call yourself a programmer. With Python, print hello world. Ah yes, hello world. I did come first in my computer course. I did get an award for it. I have no idea how. I don't know how I got first. What did I get? I think I got 92. Programmer. Imagine me being a programmer. I'll make the worst things. The curses, like, most cursed things to exist. I already have so many horrible ideas in my head that will never come true because I don't know how to do it. I don't have the skills to make it happen. And I don't have the money to commission someone every time I have the idea. Hello world. Hello world. Okay, should we start reading today? now or later or now? Let's do that. Wait, we're up to 11, chapter 11. Wait, I need to be bigger. Oh. Okay. Let's get some water first. Hello, Night City. Almost Green Gables. It's nowhere near Gables. It's nowhere near Gables. Wait, where's my other hair tie? I just flicked it. Oh, found it. Okay. Chapter 11. I need to turn down the music. Shh. That's not too loud, yeah? Not too distracting. Maybe we need something else. No, that's too short. Gonna pass out. Go pass out. Go sleep. I once had a computer engineering boot camp. I made a stick man Arduino that tests Coca-Cola. Eh? What's an Arduino? But also, Okay. Chapter 11. Anne's impressions of Sunday school. Well, how do you like them? Said Marilla. Anne was standing in the gable room, looking solemnly at 3 new dresses spread out on the bed. One was of snuffy-coloured gingham, which Marilla had been tempted to buy from a peddler the preceding summer because it looked so serviceable. One was of black and white checkered sateen, which she had picked up at a bargain counter in the winter, and one was a stiff print of an ugly blue shade, which she had purchased that week at a comedy store. Wait, I need to change categories. I forgot. There. Ika. Hello. Okay. Changed. She purchased that week at a comedy store. Hello. She had made them up herself, and they were all made alike. Plain skirts fooled tightly to plain waists, with sleeves as plain as waist, and skirt and tie as sleeves could be. Paying attention to Doggo. Oh, Doggo. I'll imagine that I like them, said Anne soberly. I don't want you to imagine it, said Marilla, offended. Oh, I can see you don't like the dresses. What's the matter with them? Aren't they neat and clean and new? Yes. Then why don't you like them? They're not pretty, said Anne reluctantly. Pretty, sniffed Marilla. I didn't trouble my head about getting pretty dresses for you. I don't believe in pampering vanity, Anne. I'll tell you that right off. Those dresses are good, sensible, serviceable dresses, without any frills or furbelows about them. And they're all you'll get this summer. The brown gingham and the blue print will do you for school when you begin to go. The sateen is for church and Sunday school. I'll expect you to keep them neat and clean and not to tear them. I should think you'd be grateful to get most anything after those skimpy, wincey things you've been wearing. Oh, I am grateful, protested Anne. But I'll be ever so much gratefuler if you made just one of them with puff sleeves. Puff sleeves are so fashionable now. It would give me such a thrill, Marilla, just to wear a dress with puffed sleeves. Gratefuler. Well, you have to do without your thrill. I hadn't any material to waste on puff sleeves. I think they are ridiculous looking things anyhow. I prefer the plain sensible ones. She is a trendsetter. Yes, she is. But I'd rather look ridiculous when everybody else does. But I rather look ridiculous when everyone else does them plain and sensible all by myself, persisted Anne mournfully. Trust you for that. Well, hang those dresses carefully up in your closet, and then sit down and learn the Sunday school lesson. I got a quarterly from Mr. Bell for you, and you go to Sunday school tomorrow, said Marilla, disappearing downstairs in high dudgeon. Anne clasped her hands and looked at the dresses. I did hope that there would be a white one with puff sleeves, she whispered disconsolately. I prayed for one, and I didn't much expect it on that account. I didn't suppose God would have time to bother about a little orphan girl's dress. I knew I'd just have to depend on Marilla for it. Well, fortunately, I can imagine that one of them is of snow-white muslin with lovely lace frills and 3 puffed sleeves. 3? Wait, 3 puffed? Wait, what? 3 sleeves? Wait, huh? Wait, I'm Googling this. 3 puffed sleeves. Oh, like 3 puffs on one sleeve. No, 3 puffs on one sleeve. Oh, okay. Like, the puff is going down the arm. 3 different puffs. She wants 3 puff sleeves. Okay. The next morning, warnings of a sick headache prevented Marilla from going to Sunday school with Anne. So you're like a lantern? Yeah. You'll have to go down and call for Mrs. Lynde and Anne, and she said, you'll see you that can't read today. You'll have to go down and call for Mrs. Lynde, Anne, she said. You'll see that you get into the right class. Now, mind you, behave yourself properly. Stay to preaching afterwards and ask Mrs. Lynde to show you our pew. Here's a cent for collection. Don't stare at people and don't fidget. I shall expect you to tell me the text when you come home. She's going with Mrs. Lynde with Sunday school. Anne started off irreproachable, arrayed in the stiff black and white sateen, which, while decent as regards length and certainly not open to the charge of skimpiness, contrived to emphasize every corner and angle of her thin figure. Hello, Adie. Welcome back. Her hat was a little flat, glossy New Sailor, the extreme plainness of which had likewise much disappointed Anne, who had permitted herself secret visions of ribbon and flowers. The latter, however, were supplied before Anne reached the main road, while being confronted halfway down the lane with a golden frenzy of wind-stirred buttercups and the glory of wild roses. Anne promptly and liberally garlanded her hat with a heavy wreath of them. Whatever other people might have thought of the result, it satisfied Anne, and she tripped gaily down the road, holding her ruddy head with its decoration of pink and yellow very proudly. Decided to make a fancy Hello World program? Oh, okay. But damn, Anne found a bunch of flowers and just put them on her hat. Nice. She is a fashionista. Our little fashionista. When she had reached Mrs. Lynde's house, She found that lady gone, nothing daunted, and proceeded down onwards to the church alone. In the porch, she found a crowd of little girls, all more or less gaily attired in whites and blues and pinks, and all staring with curious eyes at this stranger in their midst, with with her extraordinary head adornment. Avonlea little girls had already heard queer stories about Anne. Mrs. Lynde said she had an awful temper. Jerry Buett, the hired boy at Green Gables, said she talked all the time to herself or to the trees and flowers like a crazy girl. They looked at her and whispered to each other behind their quarterlies. Nobody made any friendly advances. Then or later, when the opening exercises were over, and Anne found herself in Miss Rogerson's class. How do you post a program in the chat? How is that supposed to work? Copy and paste? Wouldn't it be too long? But what do you mean? Miss Rogerson was a middle-aged lady who had taught a Sunday school class for 20 years. Her method of teaching was to ask the printed questions from the quarterly and look sternly over its edge at the particular little girl she thought ought to answer the question. She looked very often at Anne, and Anne, thanks to Marilla's drilling, answered promptly, but it may be questioned if she understood very much about either question or answer. She did not think she liked Miss Rogerson, and she felt very miserable. Every other little girl in the class had puffed sleeves, and felt that life was really not worth living without puffed sleeves. How crazy is it? Oh, that's long. That is really long. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Is this programming class? It's really long. And I'm not sure about that. Chat crashes. You got a fear of long words? No, it's just really long and I don't want any sort of spam. What if the matrix becomes apparent? Oh no. What am I up to? How long are we talking about? Let me see. It's currently on my screen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines. That's in the automod queue. But under half the program. What's it for again? He made a fancy Hello World program. Did I just say what it says? It's not world in here. The reason why it got auto-modded was because you put dumbass in it. And calls you a dumbass if you do it wrong. Yeah, that's what got auto-modded. F? No! I. Easy. Why? No, it's just that's what got auto-modded. Hmm. Um. Respects. Oh. Oh. I get so paranoid. Okay. Let us continue. Well, how did you like Sunday school? Marilla wanted to know when Anne came home. Her wreath having faded, Anne had discarded it in the lane, so Marilla was spared the knowledge of that for a time. I didn't like it a bit. It was horrid. Anne Shirley, said Marilla rebukingly. Anne sat down on the rocker with a long sigh, kissed one of Bonny's leaves, and waved a hand to a blossoming fuchsia. They might have been lonesome while I was away, she explained. And now about Sunday school. I behaved well, just as she told me. Mrs. Lynde was gone, but I went right on myself. I went into the church with a lot of other little girls, and I sat in the corner of a pew by the window while the opening exercises went on. Mr. Bell made an awfully long prayer. I would have been dreadfully tired before he got through if I hadn't been sitting by that window. I looked right out on the lake of shining waters, so I just gazed at that and imagined all sorts of splendid things. You shouldn't have done anything of the sort. You should have listened to Mr. Bell. But he wasn't talking to me, protested Anne. He was talking to God, and he didn't seem to be very much interested in it either. I think he thought God was too far off, though. There was a long row of white birches hanging over the lake, and the sunshine fell down through them. Way, way down, deep into the water. Oh, Marilla, it was like a beautiful dream. It gave me a thrill, and I just said, "Thank you for it, God," 2 or 3 times. Not out loud, I hope, said Marilla anxiously. Oh, no, just under my breath. Well, Mr. Bell did get through at last, and they told me to go into the classroom with Miss Rogerson's class. There were 9 other girls in it. They all had puffed sleeves. I tried to imagine mine were puffed too, but I couldn't. Why couldn't I? It was as easy as could be to imagine they were puffed when I was alone in the East Gable, but it was awfully hard there among the others who had really truly puffs. Hello, Nami. You shouldn't have been thinking about your sleeves in Sunday school. You should have been attending to the lesson. I hope you knew it. Oh, yes, and I answered a lot of questions. Miss Rogerson asked ever so many. I don't think it was fair for her to do all the asking. There were lots I wanted to ask her, but I didn't like to because I didn't think she was a kindred spirit. Then all the other girls recited a paraphrase. She asked me if I knew any. I told her I didn't, but I could recite "The dog at his master's grave," if she liked. That's in the 3rd row reader. It isn't a really truly religious piece of poetry, but so sad and melancholy that it might as well be. She said it wouldn't do, and she told me to learn the 19th paraphrase for next Sunday. I read it over in church afterwards, and it's splendid. There are 2 lines in particular that just thrilled me. Quick as the slaughtered squadrons fell in Midian's evil day. I don't know what squadron means, nor Midian either, but sounds so tragical. I can hardly wait until next Sunday to recite it. I'll practice it all the week. After Sunday school, I asked Miss Rogerson, because Mrs. Lynde was too far away, to show me your pew. I sat just as still as I could, and the text was Revelations, 3rd chapter, 2nd and 3rd verses. It was a very long text. If I was a minister, I'd pick up the short, snappy ones. I pick up the short, snappy ones. The sermon was awfully long too. I suppose the minister had to match it to the text. I didn't think he was a bit interesting. The trouble with him seems to be that hasn't enough imagination. I didn't listen to him very much. I just let my thoughts run, and I thought of the most surprising things. The new Elden Ring came out. Yeah, no, I saw. Bro, I can hardly get through the normal Elden Ring. How am I supposed to get through the new one? Not sure. Not sure. I don't know what squadrons means or median. Wait, I read that already. Marilla felt helplessly that all of this should be sternly reproved. But she was hampered by the undeniable fact that some of the things Anne had said, especially about the minister's sermons and Mr. Bell's prayers, were what she herself had really thought deep down in her heart for years, but had never given expression to. It almost seemed to her that those secret, unuttered, critical thoughts had suddenly taken visible and accusing shape and form in the person of this outspoken morsel of neglected humanity. Hello, Bob Straw. Multiplayer too, but people have been finding it a bit difficult. Bro, I can barely get through the normal one. What am I supposed to do with the new one? I don't think I'll be playing it, but still. Bob. For me, I'll decide if I want to get it or not once I buy the baby metal ticks. Ah. Hello, Bob. Wait, I lost it. Oh, found it. Okay, that was chapter 11. Chapter 12. A solemn vow and promise. It was not until the next Friday that Marilla heard the story of the flower wreath hat. She came home from Mrs. Lynde's and called Anne to account. Anne, Mrs. Rachel says you went to church last Sunday with your hat rigged out ridiculous with roses and buttercups. What on earth put you up to such a caper? A pretty-looking object it must have been. Oh, I know pink and yellow aren't becoming to me, began Anne. Becoming fiddlesticks. It was putting flowers in your hat at all, no matter what colour they were. That was ridiculous. You're the most aggravating child. Cutterbups. I don't see why it's any more ridiculous to wear flowers on your hat than on your dress, protested Anne. Lots of little girls there had bouquets pinned to their dresses. What's the difference? Fiddlesticks. Bucket list to watch him? Oh. They came to Australia, I remember. Fiddlesticks. Marilla was not to be drawn from the safe concrete into dubious paths of the abstract. Don't answer me back like that, Anne. It was very silly of you to do such a thing. Never let me catch you at such a trick again. Mrs. Rachel says she thought she would sink through the floor when she saw you come in all rigged out like that. She couldn't get near enough to tell you to take them off till it was too late. She says people talked about it something dreadful. Of course they would think I had no better sense than to let you go decked out like that. Oh, I'm so sorry, said Anne, tears welling into her eyes. I never thought you'd mind. The roses and buttercups were so sweet and pretty, I thought they looked lovely on my hat. Lots of the little girls had artificial flowers on their hats. I'm afraid I'm going to be dreadful trial to you. Maybe you better send me back to the asylum. That would be terrible. I don't think I could endure it. Most likely I'll go into consumption. I'm so thin as it is, you see, but that would be better than being a trial to you. Man, Anne. Nonsense, said Marilla, vexed at herself for having made the child cry. I don't want to send you back to the asylum, I'm sure. All I want is that you should behave like other little girls and not make yourself ridiculous. Don't cry anymore. I've got some news for you. Diana Barry came home this afternoon. I'm going up to see if I can borrow a skirt pattern from Mrs. Barry. And if you like, you can come with me and get acquainted with Diana. Anne rose to her feet with clasped hands, the tears still glistening on her cheeks. The dish towel she had been hemming slipped unheeded to the floor. Oh, Marilla, I'm frightened. Now that it has come, I'm actually frightened. What if she shouldn't like me? It would be the most tragical disappointment of my life. Is tragical a word? Tragical. It is a word. Oh, it is a word. Hoping your tuition won't increase again. Oh. Now, don't get into a fluster. And I do wish you wouldn't use such long words. It sounds so funny in a little girl. I guess Diana will like you well enough. It's her mother you've got to be reckoned with. It's her mother you've got to reckon with. If she doesn't like you, it won't matter how much Diana does. If she has heard about your outburst to Mrs. Lynde and going to church with buttercups round your hat, I don't know what she'll think of you. Must be polite and well behaved, and don't make any of your startling speeches. For pity's sake, if the child isn't actually trembling. Buttercups. Tragical to a pineapple on poor pizza? Really? Really? Anne was trembling. Her face was pale and tense. Oh, Marilla, you'd be excited too if you were going to meet a little girl you hoped to be your bosom friend, and whose mother mightn't like you, she said as she hastened to get her hat. They went over to Orchard Slope by the shortcut across the brook and up the Fairy Hill Grove. Bosom friend! Mrs. Barry came to the kitchen door in answer to Marilla's knock. She was a tall, black-eyed, black-haired woman with a very resolute mouth. She had the reputation of being very strict with her children. How do you do, Marilla? He said cordially. Come in. This is the little girl you have adopted, I suppose. Soup is cooked? Oh, you're sick? Get better soon. Thanks for the follow, Dobbins. I really need to set up YouTube alerts. Yes, this is Anne Shirley, said Marilla. Spelled with an E, gasped Anne, who, tremulous and excited as she was determined there should be no misunderstanding on that important point. Mrs. Barry, not hearing or not comprehending, merely shook hands and said kindly, How are you? I am well in body, although considerable rumpled up in spirit, thank you, ma'am, said Anne gravely. Then aside to Marilla in an audible whisper. There wasn't anything startling in that, was there, Marilla? Going through your Lovecraft VODs on YouTube? Oh, thank you. Bro, I struggle with reading. Are the VODs even digestible? Diana was sitting on the sofa, reading a book which she dropped when the callers entered. She was a very pretty little girl, with her mother's black eyes and hair, and rosy cheeks, and the merry expression which was her inheritance from her father. You like your Anne's presentations, her speeches. They're great. Oh, thank you. Hello, CX Mooney. Audiobook sesh? Audiobook sesh. Badly read audiobook sesh. The voice is good enough to put me to sleep. Go sleep. Maybe seems digestible. Diana was sitting on the sofa reading a book, which she dropped when the callers entered. She was a very... Wait, I read that already. You sleep 16 hours. You didn't need help with that. Okay. This is my little girl, Diana, said Mrs. Barry. Diana, you might take Anne out into the garden and show her your flowers. It will be better for you than straining your eyes over that book. She reads entirely too much, this to Marilla as the little girls went out, and I can't prevent her, for her father aids and abets her. She's always poring over a book. I'm glad she has the prospect of a playmate. Perhaps it will take her more out of doors. The VOD was good. Was it? Don't worry, it sounds better than half the stuff on Spotify. Is it? Thank you. Thank you. Outside in the garden, which was full of mellow sunset light streaming through the dark old firs to the west of it, Anne and Diana, gazing bashfully at each other over a clump of gorgeous tiger lilies. The Barry garden was a bowery wilderness of flowers, which would have delighted Anne's heart at any time less fraught with destiny. It was encircled by huge old willows and tall firs, beneath which flourished flowers that loved the shade. Prim, right-angled paths, neatly bordered with clamshells, intersected it like moist red ribbons, and in the beds between old-fashioned flowers ran riot. There were rosy bleeding hearts and great splendid crimson peonies, white fragrant narcissi, and thorny sweet Scotch roses, pink and blue and white columbines, and lilac-tinted bouncing bets, clumps of southernwood and ribbon grass and mint, purple Adam and Eve, daffodils, and masses of sweet clover, white with its delicate, fragrant, feathery sprays, scarlet lightning that shot its fiery lances over prim white musk flowers. A garden it was where sunshine lingered and bees hummed, and winds beguiled into loitering purred and rustled. "Oh, Diana," said Anne at last, clasping her hand and speaking almost in a whisper. "Oh, do you think you can like me a little, enough to be my bosom friend?" Bosom friend! Diana laughed. Diana always laughed before she spoke. "Why, I guess so," she said frankly. "I'm awfully glad you've come to live at Green Gables. It will be jolly to have somebody to play with. There isn't any other girls who live near enough to play with, and I've no sisters big enough." "Will you swear to be my friend forever and ever?" demanded Anne eagerly. Diana looked shocked. "Why, it's dreadfully wicked to swear," she said rebukingly. "Oh no, not my kind of swearing. There are two kinds, you know." I never heard of but one kind," said Diana doubtfully. "There really is another. Oh, it isn't wicked at all. It just means vowing and promising solemnly." "Well, I don't mind doing that," agreed Diana, relieved. "How do you do it?" "We must join hands. So," said Anne gravely, "it ought to be over running water. Well, just imagine this path is running water. I'll repeat the oath first. I solemnly swear to be faithful to my bosom friend, Diana Barry, as long as the sun and moon shall endure. Now you say it and put my name in." "We won!" She said yes. Diana repeated the oath with a laugh fore and aft. Then she said, "You're a queer girl, Anne. I've heard before that you were queer, but I believe I'm going to like you real well. You haven't slept today? Go sleep." When Marilla and Anne went home, Diana went with them as far as the log bridge. The two little girls walked with their arms about each other. At the brook, they parted with many promises to spend the next afternoon together. "Diana, my bosom friend." Aunt, oh. Try to rest. Oh, still in the car. Oh, okay. For the next phase of being friends, I need your signature and my lawyer to send the documents. Oh my goodness. It's basically swearing. It's like, it feels like a vow you make during weddings. At the brook they parted with many promises to spend the next afternoon together. "Well, did you find Diana a kindred spirit?" asked Marilla as they went up through the gardens of Green Gables. "Oh, yes," sighed Anne, blissfully unconscious of any sarcasm on Marilla's part. "Oh, Marilla, I'm the happiest girl on Prince Edward Island this very moment. I assure you, I'll say my prayers with a right goodwill tonight. Diana and I are going to build a playhouse in Mr. William Bell's birch grove tomorrow. Can I have those broken pieces of china that are out in the woodshed? Diana's birthday is in February and mine is in March. Don't you think that is a very strange coincidence? Diana is going to lend me a book to read. She says it's perfectly splendid and tremendously exciting. She's going to show me a place back in the woods where rice lilies grow. Don't you think Diana has got very soulful eyes? I wish I had soulful eyes. Diana is going to teach me to sing a song called Nellie in the Hazel Dell. She's going to give me a picture to put up in my room. It's a perfectly beautiful picture, she says. A lovely lady in a pale blue silk dress. A sewing machine agent gave it to her. I wish I had something to give Diana. I'm an inch taller than Diana, but she is ever so much fatter. She says she likes to be thin because it's so much more graceful. But I'm afraid she only said it to soothe my feelings. We're going to the shore someday to gather shells. We have agreed to call the spring down by the log bridge the Dryad's Bubble. Isn't that a perfectly elegant name? I read a story once about a spring called that. A dryad is sort of a grown-up fairy, I think. Well, all I hope is you won't talk Diana to death, said Marilla. But remember this in all your planning, Anne. You're not going to play all the time, nor most of it. You'll have your work to do, and it'll have to be done first. Thanks for the follow, Nunyaki. Anne's cup of happiness was full, and Matthew caused it to overflow. He had just got home from a trip to the shore at Carmody, and he sheepishly produced a small parcel from his pocket and handed it to Anne with a deprecatory look at Marilla. I heard you say you like chocolate, sweeties, so I got you some, he said. Humph, sniffed Marilla. It'll ruin her teeth and stomach. There, child, don't look so dismal. You can eat those since Matthew has gone and got them. He'd better have brought you peppermints. The wholesomer. Don't sicken yourself eating all of them. Don't sicken yourself eating all of them at once now. Oh, no, indeed I won't, said Anne eagerly. I'll just eat one tonight, Marilla, and I can give Diana half of them, can't I? The other half will taste twice as sweet to me if I give some to her. It's delightful to think I have something to give her. Matthew, hello, beef. I will say it for this child, said Marilla, when Anne had gone into her gable. She isn't stingy. I'm glad, for of all faults I detest stinginess in a child. Dear me, it's only 3 weeks since she came, and it seems as if she'd been here always. I can't imagine the place without her. Now, don't be looking I told you so, Matthew. That's bad enough in a woman, but it isn't to be endured in a man. I'm perfectly willing to own up that I'm glad I consented to keep the child and that I'm getting fond of her. But don't you rub it in, Matthew Cuthbert. Hello, Beef. How are you, Beef? How have you been? That was chapter 12. Chapter 13. Chapter 13. The delights of anticipation. Marilla is one of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. The delights of anticipation. It's time Anne was in to do her sewing, said Marilla, glancing at the clock, and then out into the yellow August afternoon, where everything drowsed in the heat. She stayed playing with Diana more than half an hour, more than I gave her leave to, and now she's perched out there on the woodpile talking to Matthew, 19 to the dozen, when she knows perfectly well she ought to be at her work. And of course he's listening to her like a perfect ninny. I've never saw such an infatuated man. The more she talks and the odder things she says, the more he's delighted, evidently. Anne Shirley, you come right in here this minute. Do you hear me? A series of staccato steps on the west window brought Anne flying in from the yard, eyes shining, cheeks faintly flushed with pink, unbraided hair streaming behind her in a torrent of brightness. "Oh, Marilla," she exclaimed breathlessly, "there's going to be a Sunday school picnic next week in Mr. Harmon's Andrewsfield, right near the Lake of Shining Waters. And Mrs. Superintendent Bell and Mrs. Rachel Lynde are going to make ice cream. Think of it, Marilla, ice cream! And oh, Marilla, can I go to it?" "Just look at the clock, if you please, Anne. What time did I tell you to come in?" "2 o'clock. But isn't it splendid about the picnic, Marilla? Please, can I go? Oh, I've never been to a picnic. I've dreamed of picnics, but I've never. Yes, I told you to come at 2 o'clock, and it's 2:45. I'd like to know why you didn't obey me, Anne." "Why, I meant to, Marilla, as much as could be, but you have no idea how fascinating Idlewild is. And then, of course, I had to tell Matthew about the picnic. Matthew is such a sympathetic listener. Please, can I go?" "You have to learn to resist the fascination of idle whatever you call it. When I tell you to come in at a certain time, I mean that time, and not half an hour later. And you needn't stop to discourse with sympathetic listeners on your way, either. As for the picnic, of course you can go. You're a Sunday school scholar, and it's not likely I refuse to let you go when all the other little girls are going." But, faltered Anne, "Dinah says that everybody must take a basket of things to eat. I can't cook, as you know, Marilla, and I don't mind going to a picnic without puffed sleeves so much, but I feel terribly humiliated if I had to go without a basket. It's been preying on my mind ever since Diana told me." "Well, it needn't prey any longer. I'll bake you a basket." "Oh, you dear good Marilla. Oh, you're so kind to me. Oh, I'm so obliged to you. So much obliged to you." Getting through with her ohs, Anne cast herself into Marilla's arms and rapturously kissed her shallow cheek. It was the first time in her whole life that childish lips had voluntarily touched Marilla's face. Again, that sudden sensation of startling sweetness thrilled her. She was secretly vastly pleased at Anne's impulsive caresses, which caress, which was probably the reason why she said brusquely, There, never mind your kissing nonsense. I'd sooner see you doing strictly as you're told. As for cooking, I mean to begin giving you lessons in that some of these days. But you're so feather-brained, Anne. I've been waiting to see if you sober down a little and learn to be steadier before I begin. You've got to keep your wits about you in cooking and not stop in the middle of things to let your thoughts rove all over creation. Now get out your patchwork and have your square done before tea time." "Hello, Rula." "Hug money." "Hello. How are you?" "I do not like patchwork," said Anne dolefully, hunting out her work basket and sitting down before a little heap of red and white diamonds with a sigh. You were told to hug something? Hug for Anne. Hugs for Anne. Hugs for Anne. Hugs for Anne. Hugs. Wait, I sent that to YouTube as well. Hugs for Anne. Ah! Fearless Sinclair, thanks for the raid! Wow, Fearless raid. Hello, hello, what did you get up to? Thanks for the raid. Wow. Hello. Thanks for the follow, Lucky Guy 98. Thanks for the raid, what did you get up to? Did it say? Alice, as Alice's tale will unfold. Wait, Alice? Thanks for follow, Fearless. Hello, how are you? I hope your stream went well. What did you get up to? for the follow, Thanks for the follow. Sanguine is me. We're doing Alice in Wonderland reading. Ah, Alice in Wonderland. Hello, lucky guy. Nice to meet ya. I hope it was productive co-working, and I hope Alice in Wonderland was a good read. I don't think I've read Alice in Wonderland actually. But yes, I hope it was a good stream. Do you think that Jesus was the first celebrity victim of cancel culture? Huh? What? What was I gonna say? Oh yes, if you need a break, if you need to rest up, do your post-stream stuff, please go ahead. Everyone as well, if it's late for you, I don't know what time zone you're in. It's 8 p.m. for me right now. If you need to sleep, please go sleep. You had one job, Sanguini. Instant stunlock? What do you mean? What do you mean? First celebrity victim of cancel culture. It's a children's story, yeah. Wasn't Lucifer the cause of cancel culture? Oh, that's true. Need to get some grub and sleep. Thank you for welcome. No, thank you for the raid again. I think it's something to do with Miku. Never got the answer. Cancel culture? Wait. Oh, wait. Huh? Miku? Do you think pyramids were built from the top down or the bottom up? Top down. Top down. Definitely. Trust me. Top down. Their height was already predetermined and they went from top to bottom. Flip pyramids? What? Fascinating question. Let's learn history. It's definitely from top down. Imagine they already have the height determined and they start from the tippy top. But yeah, was Jesus the first celebrity victim of cancel culture? As Evil said, it was probably Lucifer. Right? But yeah, so we're reading Anne of Green Gables. What chapter are we? We're chapter 13 of 30 something. Abraham? But Lucifer was just banished by God. Jesus was punished by the masses. I'm not too familiar with the Bible, honestly. And also the other angels, wasn't he? We definitely cancelled him onto that cross. Oh. And Abraham was no celebrity even in biblical times? I have no idea who Abraham is. I just know a lot of people called Abraham. Thing about Lucifer, he broke the rule and he's not really a celebrity. Oh. Steve Jobs. Got done in by Ligma. Abraham was just a dude. Celebrity. What is considered celebrity? My name's Abraham? Yeah, sure. His subscription to Life was definitely cancelled. That is true. But usually, people who are victim to cancel culture, usually they do something wrong to be cancelled. So yeah, he broke a rule and he got banished. And also the other angels as well. Cancel. I keep fumbling. No, cancel. I am horrible with words. I will stumble over words. I barely understand myself. Who's we? Where can I talk to this life subscription management? Please will follow Rachel Lightborn. ESL pass? Yes, ESL pass. I'm an ESL. I started learning English 22 years ago. ESL pass. Abraham was the forefathers of all Abrahamic religion. As the name suggests, his teaching was rejected by his people. He was tortured by getting tired and burnt alive in a big fire. Oh. In this case, the we was his dad. He had connections. Ah. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the Bible and all that. Not familiar. Okay. So far, Anne met Diana. Anne went to Sunday school and is invited to a picnic with Sunday school. And Marilla says she'll bake her a basket for the picnic. And Anne kissed her. That's it. So far. One time I forgot how to read by looking at the ceiling and then cried because I was taking a test. I swear both Felix and Sanguini are normal and very nice people. No, it's okay. I'm normal too. I'm very normal as well. I would not say the same about myself. No, you're okay. Is Sunday school a Catholic thing or do all Christian denominations do it? No idea. Sanguini. Sanguini Smith. I would say Noah and his kids were the only ones not cancelled in that story. Oh. But yeah, I'm very normal as well. I definitely don't take things from 0 to 100. Linguini? Is that pasta? No. Fettuccine? No. What the hell's linguini? Too lazy to tell the whole story of Noah. It's okay, I don't need to know it. Linguini. It is pasta. Okay. Yes. Linguine is also a pasta. Oh, you've become pasta. Sanguini, linguini. Yeah, someone from YouTube side. Oh yeah, I'm multi-streaming to YouTube. Someone from YouTube side just called you linguini. Choose your sauce. Yes. What sauce? What sauce are you? What sauce shall you dress yourself with? What is your favorite sauce? Basil pesto? Oh, is it pesto or pesto? Pesto. Ew, you don't like basil? I never had basil. Oh, I never had pesto before. Pesto. Okay, pesto. 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 Pesto besto. Don't like veggies? Bro. Pests of toes. Veggies don't exist? 25? You don't like veggies? Bro, what the hell, man? 6? Nah. Eat your veggies. Tastes like dirt. KV says you don't deserve his dirt. His dirt is very precious. Don't like vegetables, they help you shit. Yeah, no. Don't you get constipated? I eat veggies because they keep me away from heart attacks. I like my Filipino style sauce where they add sweet banana sauce in pasta. Banana? Wait, what? I'm Googling this. Sweet banana sauce. Wait, banana sauce. Pasta. Oh, what's in banana sauce? Banana ketchup. Huh? Banana ketchup. Oh, what if you just add banana into pasta? Just add bananas. Disneyland. Hello, Kays. Open the port. I'm going to go to Twitch. Okay. Portal opened. An Italian just lost its wings. What? Oh yeah, where's the Italian? Jamming! I live in a realm where people have actual good taste bud. Jamming, what's your opinion on banana and pasta? Thanks for follow, K's. Banana and pasta. Maybe he's not here. He's got his dog. He's paying attention to his dog. Banana and pasta. Remember to ask him that later. Banana. Banana, banana, banana. Banana and pasta. We have offended Jamin 2 whole lineage streams in a row. I know. But he's not even here to be offended. I'm just gonna ask him. Opinion on banana pasta. Banana sauce pasta. Oh, I already messaged. What on what now? Banana sauce and pasta. Tomato sauce and vanilla ice cream. Yep. Banana ketchup. Never heard of it before. Never talk to my Italian family again? Oh no. We're banished. We're banished. Hot sauce on durian ice cream. Ooh. Already clicked the follow button, crossing over the portrait kit to get back to YouTube. Okay. Hot sauce on durian. Ooh. I wouldn't mind that. Your family should visit the Philippines. Oh, the next one is a huge and ramble paragraph. It's a huge one. Y'all would experience actual good invention of Italian food. The Filipino invention of Italian food. Yeah. Banana sauce. I've never heard of that before. Banana ketchup. What's in it? Banana, sugar, vinegar, and spices. Oh, what does it taste like? It's often dyed red. Okay. What does it taste like? Banana? At least we don't add banana as a pizza topping, like Swedish people. What's your opinion on Nutella pizza? The ones with Nutella as a sauce and fruits on top. Is that pizza? Sounds good. Pasta is good. They shouldn't be mixed. Durian ice cream, banana fritters. Perfect pairing. Ooh. Tastes like normal bolognese sauce, but sweet and banana aroma. Made of mashed banana, sugar, vinegar, and spices, giving it a slightly fruity taste with a hint of spice. Similar to traditional ketchup, but sweeter. Oh, I'm from Ville, they're not bad, but each bite I take, I hear my ancestors shed a fat tear. Leaving bananas out of my lunches, I don't want to accidentally make that dish. I'm actually curious about it. Crackers dip in Marmite. I've never tasted Marmite before, but I wouldn't mind crackers, biscuits with Vegemite. I would not mind Vegemite. Yeah. I would not mind it. Okay. Big Ann paragraph. Big Ann ramble. I do not like patchwork, said Anne dolefully, hunting out her work basket and sitting down before a little heap of red and white diamonds with a sigh. I think some kinds of sewing would be nice, but there's no scope for imagination in patchwork. It's just one little seam after another, and you never seem to be getting anywhere. But of course, I'd rather be Anne of Green Gables, sewing patchwork, than Anne of any other place with nothing to do but play. I wish time went as quick sewing patches as it does when I'm playing with Diana, though. Oh, we do have such elegant times, Marilla. I have to furnish most of the imagination, but I'm well able to do that. Diana is simply perfect in every other way. You know that little piece of land across the brook that runs up between our farm and Mr. Barry's? It belongs to Mr. William Bell, and right in the corner there is a little ring of white birch trees the most romantic spot, Marilla. Diana and I have our playhouse there. We call it Idlewild. Isn't it a poetical name? I assure you it took me some time to think it out. I stayed awake nearly a whole night before I invented it. Then, just as I was dropping off to sleep, it came like an inspiration. Diana was enraptured when she heard it. We have got our house fixed up elegantly. You must come and see it, Marilla, won't you? We have great big stones all covered with moss for seats and boards from tree to tree for shelves, and we have all our dishes on them. Of course, they're all broken, but it's the easiest thing in the world to imagine that they are whole. There's a piece of plate with a spray of red and yellow ivy on it that is especially beautiful. We keep it in the parlor and we have the fairy glass there too. The fairy glass is as lovely as a dream. Diana found it out in the woods behind the chicken house. It's all full of rainbows, just little young rainbows that haven't grown big yet. And Diana's mother told her it was broken off a hanging lamp they once had. But it's nice to imagine the fairies lost it one night when they had a ball, so we call it the fairy glass. Marilla is going to make us, Matthew is going to make us a table. Oh, we have named that little round pool over in Mr. Barry's field, Willowmere. Willowmere. I've got that name out of the book, Marilla. I've got that name out of the book Diana lent me. That was a thrilling book, Marilla. The heroine had 5 lovers. I'd be satisfied with one, wouldn't you? She was very handsome, and she went through a great tribulation. She could faint as easy as anything. I'd love to be able to faint, wouldn't you, Marilla? It's so romantic. But I'm really very healthy for all. I'm so thin. I believe I'm getting fatter, though. Don't you think I am? I look at my elbows every morning when I get up to see if any dimples are coming. Diana's having a new dress made with elbow sleeves. She's going to wear it to the picnic. Oh, I do hope it will be fine next Wednesday. I don't feel that I could endure the disappointment if anything happened to prevent me from getting to the picnic. To prevent me from getting to the picnic. I suppose I'll live through it, but I'm certain it will be a lifelong sorrow. It wouldn't matter if I got to 100 picnics in after years. They wouldn't make up for missing this one. They're going to have boats on the Lake of Shining Waters and ice cream, as I told you. I've never tasted ice cream. Diana tried to explain what it was like, but I guess ice cream is one of those things that are beyond imagination. Wow. I hate sweet stuff, and I put banana sauce on my pasta from the same user. Just like sweet stuff, I don't even like candy. The silver linings, they are more sour than sweet, then I'll take it, because you're already too sweet. And am I the only one who uses Vegemite on potato chips? I don't think I've had that before. More sour than sweet, the taste is pretty balanced, making it nice. Might be the only one who puts Vegemite on anything other than the rubbish heap. What? What do you mean? I prefer sour Skittles over normal Skittles, even though the only difference is sour one they add acidic powder. For all Skittles were sour? No. My revenge for all the poor pizza with pineapples on them. Pineapple yum, veggie yuck. Do you rather eat actual trash than God-given pineapple pizza? What the hell? Vegemite's not bad. Vegemite is not that bad. I swear, it's actually not that bad. Maybe it's because I'm Australian. Vegemite is not that bad. I feel like it's like durian. It's an acquired taste. You have to get used to it. Also, don't put that much. Only need a little. There's veggie, which sounds like veggies, so automatic F. Bro! Why does everyone hate Vegemite? I have no idea. They just don't know how to eat it. Because I often see people get big globs of it, and that's not how you eat it. Yeah, they put way too much. Defending Vegemite. We made Vegemite cake, okay? We made Vegemite cake. We didn't have like the appropriate utensils, so we stirred it with our hands and knives. No, forks and hands. We used forks and hands to mix it up. Suppose if you got a cold, you can smell and you're wasted. It might be better than the taste of your own vomit that's already on your tongue. What? It's these days. Durian's great, I know. Durian is great. Found out we'll be eating shabu shabu tomorrow for a meeting. Ooh! Vegemite pavlova. Huh. That will be an interesting combination. Because I did Vegemite cake. It wasn't that bad. Honestly, it was not that bad. The Vegemite taste wasn't that strong. You would try Vegemite, would you? Ooh. Vegemite. How would you get access to Vegemite? Everybody can agree that natto is pretty great. I tried to eat natto once and it was a mess. It's so stringy. It's so stringy. It was really messy to eat for me. My best friend who lived in Japan hated Vegemite, but when she and her girlfriend moved to Australia, she started to like it. Yeah, as I said, it's like an acquired taste. I have an aunt in Australia, she sent us Vegemite, it's good. Fun to chew. The stringiness I don't like. Um, can you compare it to something locally? Yeah, firstly fly to Australia to try Vegemite and try it properly. Eat it properly. Okay. Wanna try boxer kangaroo while I'm there? Yep. Going to do boxer kangaroo, get into a boxing ring and boxer kangaroo. It would be fun. Anne, you have talked even on for 10 minutes by the clock, said Marilla. Now, just for curiosity's sake, see if you can hold your tongue for the same length of time. What are they going to do? Punch me? It is very different from other stuff. Instant noodle Vegemite? Huh? Ugh. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Anne held her tongue as desired, but for the rest of the week she talked picnic and thought picnic and dreamed picnic. On Saturday it rained and she worked herself up into such a frantic state lest it should keep on raining until and over Wednesday that Marilla made her sew an extra patchwork square by way of steadying her nerves. On Sunday, Anne confided to Marilla on the way home from church that she grew actually cold all over with excitement when the minister announced a picnic from the pulpit. Such a thrill as went up and down my such a thrill as went up and down my back, Marilla. I don't think I've ever really believed I don't think I'd ever really believed until then that there was honestly going to be a picnic. I couldn't help fearing I'd only imagine it. But when a minister says a thing in the pulpit, you just have to believe it. I don't see people putting an entire spoon of mayonnaise on a bread or straight into their mouth. Same should be done with Vegemite. I know. You set your heart too much on things, Anne, said Marilla with a sigh. I'm afraid there'll be a great many disappointments in store for you through life. Oh, Marilla, looking forward to things is half the pleasure of them, exclaimed Anne. You mayn't get the things themselves, but nothing can prevent you from having the fun of looking forward to them. Mrs. Lynde says, blessed are they who expect nothing, for they shall not be disappointed. I think it will be worse to expect nothing than to be disappointed. Marilla wore her amethyst brooch to church that day as usual. Marilla always wore her amethyst brooch to church. She would have thought it rather sacrilegious to leave it off, as bad as forgetting her Bible or her collection dime. That amethyst brooch was Marilla's most treasured possession. A seafaring uncle had given it to her mother, who in turn had bequeathed it to Marilla. It was an old-fashioned oval containing a braid of her mother's hair, surrounded by a border of very fine amethysts. Marilla knew too little about precious stones to realize how fine the amethysts actually were, but she thought them very beautiful and was always pleasantly conscious of their violet shimmer at her throat above her good brown satin dress, even although she could not see it. Anne had been smitten with delight admiring when she first saw that brooch. Oh, Marilla, it's a perfectly elegant brooch. I don't know how you can pay attention to the sermon or the prayers when you have it on. I couldn't, I know. I think amethysts are just sweet. They are what I used to think diamonds were like. Long ago, before I ever seen a diamond, I read about them and I tried to imagine what they would be like. I thought they would be lovely glimmering purple stones. When I saw a real diamond on a lady's ring one day, I was so disappointed I cried. Of course, it was very lovely, but it wasn't my idea of a diamond. Will you let me hold the brooch for 1 minute, Marilla? Do you think amethysts can be the soul of good violets? That was 13. Then you never had leftover turkey sandwich 2 days after Thanksgiving. Can't get enough mayo onto that bread to fight the dryness of leftover turkey. Oh yeah, mayonnaise and hair. I've heard of that as well. Why mayonnaise on hair? Mayonnaise on hair. On here. It's as a mask, can be used to increase moisture, reduce frizz, improve hair texture. It's for moisturizing. And lice. Ah, that's why. Yeah, lice. Oh, he's got nits? Big Ed. Did he? Why? From 90 Day Fiancé. The guy with the Filipino wife. Coleslaw, where they add a lot of mayonnaise to purple lettuce and carrots, my favorite salad. Okay, mayonnaise can be used for head lice. Ew. Did he have lice? Eee. Yeah. Big Ed from 90 Day Fiancé. I love how people only knew him for his lack of neck. The fact he actually tried it was crazy. And people tried it as well. Just because they saw him. He's a small fella. Big Ed is a beautiful necklace man, and I'll stand for it. Oh man, people are still talking about his neck. I feel bad. I'm just gonna type in Big Ed neck. Short neck. Oh, he has an actual condition. Whipple-Fell syndrome. He did get a waifu. That's not on the show. I have no idea. Whipple-Fell syndrome. Oh, so is his neck bone fused together? Ah, that's why. That's why he has a short neck, because his neck bones actually fused together. Oh. Yeah, limited ability to move the neck and shortness of the neck. Oh. Okay. If he has a neck, he'll become Lord Farquaad, which is too powerful for the world to handle. What do you mean? What does that mean? Why did I send that twice? It broke. Discord broke on me. Okay. Lord Farquaad has crazy aura and Riz. Does he? God nerfed himself to contain Ed. I don't know if you guys are joking or not. I can't tell. Lord Farquaad. Since he doesn't have a neck, he does some somersault when he sneezes. What? Oh, I had a thought. What if I dressed up as Lord Farquaad? Like the actual model with Lord Farquaad hair and Lord Farquaad outfit. That will be fun. That will be genius. No? What do you mean? I'm gonna commission someone and ask them to draw me as Lord Farquaad. I'll upgrade to tier 3. Oh. Oh no. You would need to tilt the camera down. You wouldn't be in frame. Okay, hang on. I can be short. There. I'm looking on VGen right now. Who can draw me as Lord Farquaad? I need all the details of Lord Farquaad as well. Yeah, I'm serious. You know how serious I am. This was how serious I was when I turned myself into a horse. Lord Farquaad. Farquaad. Man, that's genius. Who can draw me detailed enough for Lord Farquaad to be Lord Farquaad? I know. Emo artists. Some of the emo artists have detail. Farquaad is the best Trek villain. Changed my mind. Huh? I agree. He's funny. Hmm. Technically, if you have enough money, anyone can draw you in Lord Farquaad style. Should I just put my eyes on Lord Farquaad and just call it a day? Like I did for Juan. Just put my eyes on it. Yeah? No? I don't know. I'm gonna write it down somewhere. Lord Farquaad. Farquaad. How do you spell it? Farquaad. AA. Would you have a new catchphrase as Lord Farquaad? I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen Shrek. The wiki has a clean picture showing his outfit and stuff for reference. Ah, yeah. Lord Farquaad. Have you seen the Shrek movies? I have. It was 1 billion years ago. Yeah, the ogre. It would be too much to turn into live 2D, wouldn't it? I don't have the money to do that too. That movie's older than you? Oh, really? Oh, I can commission one of the model siblings to draw me as Lord Farquaad. I should ask them. Nothing to... Ooh, I know who... Wait. Actually, I don't know. I'll look. I'll find someone to draw me as Lord Farquaad. Hihi. Nami turned 18. So Nami was following me for a bit longer than that, but didn't join stream until he turned 18, which is very good. Very good. Good. Respecting the rules. Yeah. So Nami, let me just see. Such responsibility. You think Nami wouldn't sleep in the bathtub? I do. Following since May 2024. Yeah, Nami, why you read rules and you respect the rules, but you still sleep in the bathtub. Why? So dangerous. I should put that in my rule as well. Don't sleep in bathtubs. There's no rule saying can't sleep in my bathtub. I should add it in, shouldn't I? And wouldn't you get a cold? I know it's summer, but only idiots get colds in summer. Cornered. Bathtubs be comfy and you gotta vomit to clean up. If you gotta vomit, the cleanup is easy. Ew! Ew! I was joking when I said I fall asleep in the bathtub with a toaster. That actually happened. Huh? Great sun for a few weeks. Ah. It's just cold here. This morning, when I woke up and when I was rushing, it was 4 degrees. Right now, it's 8. 8 degrees. Ew, on Thursday it's going to be 3 degrees Celsius. Man. Waking up to frost. I wake up to ice on the grass and ice on people's cars. Yeah, close to freezing point. Close but not there yet. I did remember waking up to a 1 degree Celsius and oof, I did not want to get out. I did not want to get out of bed at all. 39 with 54. Oh. Shades doesn't help. Just stay indoors. Just don't go out. You know how I mentioned I think I heard rats in my walls? I told the landlord and they're like, oh, it's because it's cold and they just want to get near warmth. It might just be a one-time thing. And I'm just like, how do I monitor this? This was because I wasn't sleeping and it was 4 a.m. I would have missed it if I was actually sleeping. Not even 6 a.m. It's already 24. Wow. It's Nami on my walls. Nami, are you a rat? You were the rat. Ice day on Thursday. Very ice day. Hello, Jenny Q. 89 humidity. Ugh. Ew, yucky. It's like you shower, you come out and you're covered in sweat again. One of those days. Ew. Yuck. Yeah, I can't stop thinking about it now. 24-hour on bath one day? No. Take a shower twice on work days. Oh. Oh. 24-hour in a bath. What if you get cold? Well, some people pay good money to sit in this kind of sauna. I get paid to work in it. Aye. Don't you have aircon? Or maybe it's just some workplaces have and some don't. My boss keeps turning up the heater, and he turns it on in my room as well. I dry up like a prune. My lips are so dry because he keeps turning up the heater, and my eyes go dry as well. We'll only read up to here today. Will we? We just finished 13. I wasn't sure. Last time we just kept going. So I didn't really say until when. I land travel a lot for work. Oh. Pray that once I'm in college, the summer has ended because there's no way I'm surviving the class with this weather. Some of them, don't they have aircon in the rooms? Would they not have aircon in the rooms? Bog standard. Everyone has aircon. Will be too many deaths without it. Ah. Ah. Not an auditorium, it's a normal class. Yeah, wouldn't it have aircon? I remember only some classes don't have it and they just open the windows. But most of them have aircon. Only ceiling fans at best. Oh. Just sit under a ceiling fan. Easy. You have aircon in your school? Well, yeah, my uni has aircon in most rooms. Not all, but most. Didn't have aircon in the hallways. People sweat left and right. Yeah, no aircon in the hallways, just the rooms. And if you stay indoors, it cools down a little bit. Yeah. Every building to ever be built ever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, only some don't have it, but most have it. Yeah. Maybe that's because my uni was a big one. It's one of the bigger unis in Australia. Actually, most of them are pretty big. Yeah, it's one of the big unis. Gonna bring my own bathtub to my classes. Portable bathtub. Oh, don't people have ice baths? Aren't they portable? And to some degree. Ice baths. Should we switch to just chatting? Will that make things a little bit easier? Let's switch to just chatting. Ice, they melt like 10 minutes, but it's still cold. Cold water. What should my title be? Lord Farquaad in your house. Okay. Switch to just chatting. What you want to talk about? Big Ed celebration. Mayonnaise in hair. Wait, do you put mayo in hair? I'll just have that as a title. Easy. They should make their classroom vampire friendly. Honestly, I feel that. Where should I be? Should I be a big head? I should just be a big head. Nah, bigger. Wow. Head. Hello, Magiloon. The Celestia. Government mandatory coffins. Vampire significant other? Big, I'm big. I'm huge. I'm huge. Is this the biggest I can be? Nom nom nom. Just double checking. Big. I think. There. Big. There. My sister once used some mayonnaise and avocado in her hair. What a waste of good lunch. Thanks for following Talon. Talon? The only big thing I have is my mental illness. What? You should have licked her hair. Find vampire rather kinky and freaky instead of scary. Mayo and avocado. Why avocado though? Isn't avocado too chunky to be put in hair? What's the point of avocado? Is it just because it's moisturizing? It's just oil, the oils. How dry was her hair to put mayonnaise and avocado in? Dry. Oh, I should have put K-pop music back on. Ha ha ha. Where is it? Hee 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 hee. There. How are you gonna ruin my perfect avocado with mayo if you can simply mix it with milk? Don't people put milk on their face? I put a lot of keratin in your hair. Oh, I'm a simple lad. I say big woman. Follow. Thank you. Oh, I can also be a horse. I can also be a horse. Where's my horse? It's an incomplete model. I got too lazy. My horse. It wasn't my hair. I don't know how to justify that. You don't shampoo, really? I'm huge. What do you mean small? I'm huge. I am huge. Huge. I'm also a piece of shit. Nom nom nom. Horse's number. Good for long hair as a male specimen. Ah. Did you use bar soap? Ah. Yeah, it's just my hair. No, it's not upside down. I just took random bits of hair and I just put them together. Bar soap. 85% bold. That's convenient. That's so convenient. 1 in 14 shampoo product? I don't. I get really dry. I don't. Endorse of mane and tail shampoo. Yes. Ads. Ads? Can I slap your head? Why would you want to slap my head? I only have... How many brain cells do I have? I don't have a lot of brain cells left. Oh, Virus. Bro, I can't automatically just... There we go. Blowing coconut bra is distracting. I made my coconut bra. If I punch your head with a spin 360, yes. If I was fine, yes. First time seeing your whole model. You haven't? Oh, I'll show you. The first time I started using it, I was very self-conscious of the boobs. So I put googly eyes on them. Let me find the eyes. Let's do that. Where's my eyes? Aha. Googly. Yep. And then eyes. Eyes. You thought I was flat? Bro. That's what they were like the first day I used the model. Done. I used to be bald when I was a kid. I would have a slapping my head for some reason. My mom shaved me bald for the first 3 years of my life. But yeah, I was very self-conscious of them, so that's why I put eyes on them. Yes, my eyes are up here. Yes. Oddly charming? Why? Are you okay? Why is that charming? How is that charming? Who's that charming? Yeah, looking directly at my eyes. Googly eyes remind me of Sesame Street. I thought for the longest time, you thought I was flat this whole time? Yay! So, I was talking, well, this was a while ago. I asked Luro if he would make me, less booby to give me a breast reduction. And then I said something stupid that day in his stream. And he threatened to make them bigger. You're back? Oh! Did you see Juan? We'll go back to Juan. Juan! Grover? Who's Grover? I can be a shit. Be a little shit as well. Who's Grover? Sesame Street. Oh, who's that? Blue one? Been a while. Grover. Oh, him! Want some boobs? Why? Why do you want boobs? They're so inconvenient to have. The fake Elmo. The blue Elmo. Oh, what about this one? You're not using them? What is that? Yes. Guess what that is? Almost impossible to wear a dress without boobs. Oh. Never thought about that. What do you think this is? What does it look like? It's a thing? Ow. What is that? What do you mean, what is that? What do I look like? Buh. 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 Okay, I'll go back. The thing? The thing? What thing? The thing. Bigot! The thing. What thing? Not on a balloon. Did it look like a knot on the balloon? So my model artist, he drew an art. I said we see that movie. I did. My model artist, he drew art. And that was basically art of his Sona, and that was basically the nipple. The piercings make it look like a face. Huh? Yeah, I know what you mean. Hi, Indigo. I showed my butt. A bit too much for some people. Ah, the thing. Well, I remember that was a horrible horror movie. I forgot what it's called. I learned about some students have crazy RL work and degrees. How are some of them actual astrophysicists? Really? Coming in, so basically that was a nipple? Yeah. That was a nipple. Should I go back? Can't you see it? Ah. Why does it look like that? What do you mean, why does it look like that? What does that even mean? Huh? Look like a fish that talks? Really? Really? Oh. I can't see that. It looks abnormal. Oh. Oh. Let me see if I can find that art again. It's been a while actually, so I might not be able to find it. Which admin? We need an adult? I am an adult. I'm nearly 30. And I am an adult. I'm not turning 30 though. Hey! Let me see if I can find that original art. Too young to know what that looks like. Born in the 19,000. Yes. I was born in the 1990s. I was born in the 90s. 29 years, 32 months. Do you like my clothes? I actually have a casual wear. I just never got an art with it in the casual clothes. Let me see if I can find it. It's a while ago. And it was flagged as well. He censored it. So I have to look for it. Hang on, let me look for it. Where is it? Where's Bo? Bo. Oh, it's quite a while. It's so far. Maybe I missed it. Did I miss it? Study at all boys sporting school. Ah. Boarding school? Do you actually live in a boarding school? Or is it only optional? Thanks for the follow, silly dingo. I think I went too far. Maybe not. Hang on. Where is it? Maybe he took it off. Who put mayo in their hair? Would you put mayo in your hair? How do I get me kids to go to boarding school? You did live in there? Optional, but the school is a bit too far from home. Oh. Where is it? Oh, I went too far. No, I wouldn't. Really? But it's very moisturizing, apparently. Mayonnaise. KV's sister put mayonnaise and avocado in her hair. What did you miss out on? Not much. Your hair looks amazing thanks to mayonnaise. Wait, hang on. Ah! The scratching is here as well. The scratching is here as well. Oh, good night, Gemini. Oh, the scratching is here as well. So I had during the weekends, I had insomnia, so I was up at 4 a.m. I heard scratching in the walls and in the ceiling of my room, and I messaged the real estate, and they were like, oh, it might just be because it's too cold and they're looking for warmth. Might just be a one-time thing. I just heard scratching in this room. Oh. Nipples? Nipple. I can't find the art. Bro, I think there's a rat in my walls. I'm gonna message them again. Too hot outside. I need to get inside her. It's too cold outside. Oh, I don't want rats in my hands. Okay. Could be a possum? No, it's in the walls. We don't have raccoons here. Take care of the rat while you're in there. Why do you have googly eyes? Oh, because when I first started using this model, I was very self-conscious about my boobs. So I put googly eyes on them. There's always going to be a rat within 5 meters. I know, but I don't want them in my wall. If it continues, let me know. Maybe a one-off. Oh. What do I do? What does it mean by if it continues? How does rats survive in Australia? Insects there look like they could eat rats. You'll piss yourself laughing. Women did that in real life? Would they? That would be funny though. Oh, rats are Australian too. That is true. Oh yeah, the big boy. Big boy. Am I sure it's a rat? Like I'm pretty sure it's paw scratching. And last time it was in my ceiling as well. What in the Mickey Mouse am I reading? The big boy spider. Cat-sized rats make the best pets. Oh, I'd rather not. No! I could hear it with my headphones half on. Cat-sized rats. I am curious. How big are they? Here you have red panda, not in Australia. On a website there's a new species that's 2 times bigger. Oh! Give it chin scratches and cheese? I don't have cheese, I'm lactose intolerant. Rat-sized cats. Don't trust cats fully. Do not trust rats, especially ones bigger than cats. What if I start finding holes in my room, in the walls? I've eaten 5 pounds of mayo in 3 minutes. Dang! Hello, Sparkle Crotch Thotty. Nice name. £5 of mayo in 3 minutes? Whoa. Would you rather have rat-sized Nami live in your walls or Nami-sized rat in your walls? A rat-sized Nami. Oh god. Rat-sized Nami, definitely. Didn't you know that rats are known to be sleeping next to humans when it's cold? I'd rather not know that. Once you see like dust on the floor that could resemble the color of the walls and ceilings, so you start worrying about forced entries. No! Wait, I have a random luggage bag in the corner of the room. What if it's actually behind that luggage bag? No! Nah! Apparently rats make very good pets. No, I'm horrible with rats. No, I'm horrible with pets. Don't tell her my secret. Oh, wait, I'm checking behind the luggage. Good. Nothing. Good. Smart and cleaner than most other pets. I will kill it. I will kill pets. I'm not the person to own pets. I am not the person to own pets. Rat phobia. Rat once slept next to. Why? Why would it do that? Why would a rat do that? Now I'm very self-conscious. Why is it in another room now? Just eat the rat. Eat the rats. Once woke up with a rat on his chest. Why? One says when there's one rat, there's multiple. Rat on pizza? No, German. I thought you were Italian. How could you? Have you had rat pizza before? I'm still looking for the nipple. I can't find it though. He may have taken it off. Protein. Free cuddles? Rat cuddles? Rat cuddles. Where are the nipples? I can't find them. Let me see. I really can't find it. Did he actually take it off? I want to eat at the Ratatouille restaurant even if it's real. Rats are far superior than hamsters, are they? What makes them more superior? What is it that makes rats more superior than hamsters? You can get them cheap, just go to a pet store that sells live feeder rats. Oh, yeah, true. Why spend on creatine and eggs when there's cat-sized rats? Eee. Yuck. Yucky. I can't find them. Ah. He thinks he took it off. Found him. I'll send it in chat. Where is my cat? There. Smarter, more trainable, cleaner and live longer. Show affection. Really? Needs to let heart attack. Congrats, your hamster died. I found the. Oh, we went to rats because I'm hearing scratches again in the walls. My real estate person said, "Nah, just wait it out. If it still happens, let us know." What do you mean? What does it mean by if continues, do let me know? Continue for how long? How long is long enough? My mom's coming to visit on Saturday. She's gonna sleep with rats. And scratching. Ew, what is that? The thing. Oh, I remember we did mention this. Ah. How do I access the thing movie? Someone should stream it. Wait, the thing movie. Eh? Is it gonna be a thing too? No. Like you can't through some means? Now I'm very self-conscious of the rat. I wink as I wear an eye patch. What? Sailing the seven seas? What? Ahoy? Ahoy. Ahoy hoy. Ahoy. Arg. Arg. What do the pirates say? Shiver me timbers. Right? Was that someone else? I told you remember pictures. I remember it now. Shiver me timbers. Yo ho ho. I remember in Doctor Who when they popped out. Yo ho ho. Or do they not say that anymore? I can do sailing through the seven seas. Ba 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 ba. Sailing through the seven seas. Are there seven seas? Or are there more? Or are they less? Where does one sea end and where does one sea start? What? Who determines where a sea ends and where a sea starts? There's a remake here, the 2011, right? Right? 2011? I should be big again. Big. 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 Not that big. That was the biggest I could get. Not that big. It's okay. Not that big. Doesn't need to be that big. But yes, I sent the link of the art, the original art, where I got the nipples from. It's good art. Tasty. Tasty art. There's tapping sounds. I think the pipes are getting knocked around. Or maybe that's the wind. I'm getting so paranoid. Oh, I have a very good idea right now to do right now. Lord Farquaad hat. ENG. Transparent background. Why isn't there a transparent background one? Crochet Lord Farquaad hat? Nah, I'm not that talented. I can't find a Lord Farquaad hat. It's out of stock on Amazon. Lord Farquaad. Yeah, it's definitely here. There's random banging sounds now. Am I just being paranoid? Fine. Lord Farquaad outfit. Outfit. Transparent background. Who's banging what now? I think there's rats in my room. What if they... No! No! Okay, you know what? Lord Farquaad. Save image. I don't know if you're gonna expect this. Hang on. Where is it? Aha. Aha. I've done this before. More scratches. You'll be like their land. No, I don't want to be a landlord. Where did I put it? Rat Kings? Where did I say? Oh. It's here. It's here. It's here. Lady Cassandra? Who? Who again? I should get rid of my mouth. Hang on. Oh, Cassandra! Moisturize me. Trust me, I've done this before. I am Lord Farquaad. I am beautiful. Where's your credit card? What do you mean? This is not an actual Lord Farquaad. This is not real. This is in your dreams. The eyebrows are on fleek. I know. And the lashes. Do you see the lashes? The lashes are beautiful. Back. Oh no. Racking. I don't like that. Look at that jawline. I know. It's sharp. I can cut an orange. I will juice your orange with this. But look at the wrinkle lines. I think he needs some Botox, you know? No, it's on Discord. I'm traumatized. I didn't search it up. It's on Discord. Jamin just put it there. I don't want to imagine that in my walls. Are you? Is this revenge for pineapple on pizza? This is revenge. Wow. Do you hate me that much? Yes. Yes? Okay. That's not even the best description of a racket. I don't want to know. Biblically accurate? Nah. Okay, who else should I be? I am Lord Farquaad. Gorgeous. Oh, what is this? Rat Kings alive are much more worse. The movements are disturbing. You don't send it. I order you to stop. Stop. Fine. I order you to stop. Stop. How dare you? Cease. Yeah, at least make it spoiler, because I can kind of get rid of it. Yeah, put a spoiler on it. Why would you put a spoiler on the thing but not the racking? I ordered you to stop. How dare. No. Cease. No. Cease. Wait. Oh. Stops. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You put spoilers. Thank you. You put the stop. Not me. You just put spoiler on racking, not the image. Ew. I don't like it. I would delete message because I can with the German one. Wait. I can actually delete it. Ha 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 ha. How the story started like that. Oh. Oh, I don't want to know. No, no. No, no, no. Ew. Ew. Yucky. What else does Lord Farquaad say? Lord Farquaad quotes. Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Ah. When you tangle multiple rat tails together, at first it was fine until they starve, where they're forced to fight each other until the last one standing becomes the Rat King, because he has to carry the remaining body of lifeless rat on his tail. Oh! Oh! Oh. Why would you guys expose me to that? Why? How could you? How could you? Wait. Oh. Oh. There we go. Also case of Squirrel King? What? What? Someone mentioned me being a nerd that knows a bit too much. Oh god. Oh, I don't feel so good. I don't feel so good. I really don't feel so good. Oh no. Oh. Just because I'm gonna eat my microphone. Oh, my jaw! Ow! Imagine deep dried rat kings. Thank one, I'm already done eating. You're welcome. Thank one. Ah. I can't believe you guys exposed me to that. How could you? I'm just gonna put my mic very close to me. RIP Joel, I know. I've got TMJ. I don't know why I did that. That was dumb. That was so dumb. Oh, I should play with some of my filters. Is it possible to sound like an alien? EMG! Wait, which one is this? EMG! I found the live one? No. No. No, 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 no. I'm not watching that. I'm not part of this Rat King shenanigans. Yeah, no, 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 no. I am not watching that. No. Oh. Should I just... Would it be... inappropriate for me to email the real estate with an emoji, a sad face emoji, or crying emoji, or a GIF? Awesome? No, I don't trust you anymore. I don't trust you. No. Should I send my real estate a GIF or a or emoji or a meme to express my, what time is it now? So it was 9 o'clock. Sadness and confusion as to what they mean by see if it continues to happen. What does that even mean? Just see if that continues to happen. But you're a nice pizza man? What does that mean? Pizza burger. Pineapple on pizza, yeah. What happens if we were to just show you pictures of pineapples on pizza? Would it make you cry? Chicago deep dish pizza? Never had it before. It never talked to me and my Italian kids. You okay with pineapple pizza? See? Easy's okay with it. Yeah. Easy's okay. Oh. Deep dish pizza. It's a different base, much more filling than a normal slice. I want to try it too. Maybe you should just make it yourself. I remember there was this, would you call it a trend, where people make a pizza cake where they actually stack the pizzas. Thanks for following Mallory. Where they stack the pizzas on top of each other and turn it into a cake. Was it just me? Was it too long ago? Deep dish pizza. Hello, how are you? I'm just gonna do a pizza cake. Yeah, it's like they stack all the pizzas on top of each other. How do the Italians feel about that? Pizza birthday cake? Thin pizza with sweet toppings. Instant diabetes. Pizza cake. How do the Italians feel about that? That looks, like a heart attack. That looks, hang on. Where is it? Look at that. Hello, Togamachi. Having a cup of tea just yet for 3 hours straight and have the flu, so my throat is a bit cooked. Oh, I hope your flu recovers. Speedy recovery. Looks like what an American would eat for breakfast. What's a layer? It's a filling. It's pepperoni and probably the tomato. It looks like a heart attack. Look, Takachi. Look at that. Look at the cheese. Wow. You would try it? I would try it too, but I don't think I'll be able to eat a lot of it. I think one slice counts as a portion of 3 people. Yeah. One slice of this is technically how many slices of pizza? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just say 4. Layered pizza is just like same as long laid lasagna. Ah, Yeah, one slice. Pizza. Wait, how do you say that? Pizza zanya. Pizza zanya. That wasn't the one I was thinking of. Still so much food. Fills me up. Bro, I can feel my cholesterol building up in my blood vessels. I can feel the cholesterol increasing, and I don't have a lot of cholesterol anyways. My lineage disgraced, besmirched, desecrated, dishonored. Imagine if they feel spaghetti between the layers. Oh, honestly, I think I can eat a slice of that alone. Oh god, my doctor will send me the raid squad if she saw me order that. Okay, my cholesterol is quite low. It's below normal range. So I think my doctor would be okay with it. I have my normal cholesterol, my good cholesterol is good. Actually, no. My normal cholesterol, my good cholesterol, my bad cholesterol are both below normal range. Imagine the calories. Oh, yeah. Those are for spaghetti. Those are for spaghetti and meatballs and pizza are also a thing. Oh. Fat to muscle, though? No idea. Oh. My fat to muscle ratio is very high. I'm pretty underweight, so my body can't afford eating that monstrosity. For me, it's genetics. I've got good cholesterol, like I've got low cholesterol and low blood pressure. And it's genetics. Aha. Also low heart rate. I sometimes see people with heart rate monitors and then a constant 90 something beats per minute or in the hundreds. I'm just like, how? I really need a heart rate monitor one day, but how? Because my resting heart rate is in the 50s. Where do I order that? No idea. I think people were making it at home. This was a while ago. As long as I'm not sick, I ain't going for a checkup. I made someone go to do a checkup today. I forced them to do a checkup. They haven't had a checkup for 10 years and I forced them. I said, you have to. That's how I force them. You have to do it. Because I didn't find anything wrong with you. You have to do it. I need you to do a blood test. My dad has high pressure. My mum has low pressure. So if you average, my dad's high, my mum's low. And because I'm like 90% like my mum, I've got low. Also a heart rate as well. Everyone on my grandfather and my mum both have low heart rates as well. And we're not very athletic, but our heart rate is still quite low. Imagine if they add spaghetti for burger. In burger? I don't eat a lot of spaghetti. Vampires. My resting heart rate, I did do a sleep study once. Because I thought I had sleep apnea, but turns out I don't have sleep apnea. I just grind my teeth. And that was waking me up. My resting heart rate when I was plugged in, I was in the 50s. This was when I was sort of sleeping. This was when I was getting ready to sleep. And when I went into my few seconds deep sleep, I was 45. My lowest was 45 during that cycle, during that test. And then you know those dreams where you fall, like that falling dream, and then you wake up jolting and kicking your legs. I had one of those and it went from 40 something to 90 something and went back down to 50s, low 50s. My dad's already in his mid 70s and he can bench 120 k. Wow! Whoa! My dad is very unhealthy. It was a forced retirement. My mom late 60s can still work from 5 to 8. Wow. Kind of link because I sleep a lot and firefighting morning routine involves lugging around 30 pounds hoses around the neighborhood. At 18 already developed back pain. Oh no. I don't sleep a lot. I do wonder if I could have been taller if I ate lunch properly and if I slept properly. I wonder if I could be taller. Do not put mayo in your hair? Why not? Hello, Coldonix. Back pain. I wish I'm as strong and as healthy as my parents. Time to go to the gym. I sleep a lot and I'm still bite-sized. What the hell's wrong with the world? Oh. Yeah, maybe it's because you sleep in the bathtub. My parents are pretty healthy. They look 10, 20 years younger than the age. Ooh. More of a Dr. Pepper in hair person. Why Dr. Pepper? What does Dr. Pepper do? That's an energy drink, right? Too expensive? Do it at home. Exercise at home. Get everyday stuff and use those as weights. Calisthenics. Yeah, do that. Exercise. Dr. Pepper's just soda. Is it not energy drink? Oh, it's just a soda? I never had Dr. Pepper before. Never had it before. But you can jump 5 meters high. Wow! Wow! Dr. Pepper. That's the only flex. My only flex is that once I could hold my breath and swim underwater for 25 meters. That's the furthest I could go. Power Ranger. Okay, a cat. No! 20 bananas? There's a reason I play volleyball. True! It would definitely benefit you. Volleyball. Of defense. I don't know much about volleyball. I used to have big lungs. I'm more of a water person. I don't like being on land. The Blue Ranger, because of love for bathtubs. Blue Ranger. I attack, I protect, but most importantly, I sleep in bath. No! No! I can't believe you sleep in baths. Oh! Okay. In the future, if I ever get art of all the mascots, I'll get one that's getting cooked in the cauldron. I'll get I'll also have one that's sleeping in a bathtub. Ooh, Chad said sleep. Nami sleeps for 16 hours. We hibernate. I want to try water volleyball. Ooh, what about water polo? Water polo. Oh. Water polo is like handball but in water. Water rugby? Never heard of it. Is water rugby an actual thing? What happened to KV emote? KV emote? What do you mean KV emote? The eating? No, the cauldron one? Oh, redeem. Yeah, Nami's also the rat in my walls. Ah, we should do that now. I just don't know how to do the counts. How to do counting redeems. I want to be able to make it count. Like count how many times. Beamerbot. How do I count? Count up. Yes, how do I do a count? How to count? How to Beamerbot redeem count up? Sudden raining hard, the cauldron one? Oh, I never got it. I don't have money, man. It's just my mental note. Water polo accident press water rat. Water rat. Oh, daily check-in. No, wait. Counter? Would it be that? Oh, power probably got cut. Oh. Daily check-in. How do I make it count? What is that? Keep track? Okay, I think I got it. Wait. Counter. Okay. Let's do it. You know, genuine question about how can unicorn be mythical, but Narwan platypus is normal? You know what? Good point. Okay. The action, what would it be called? Add a redeem channel point. What do you guys want to do? Nibble KV. KV. Always run. And then trigger would be wait, how do you do that? Redeem. Okay, hang on. Redemption. Channel reward. Redemption. KV, flip KV. Run KV. Kangaroos, which are practically fantasy. True. Create a reward. Idle. Lick. Nibble. Take one small nibble out of nibble KV. And prompt. What is prompt? What is prompt? Hang on. Okay. Okay, and maximum 1 per user. Assist. Okay, and okay, and then about KVB emergency ration. Every Shinkai will slowly disintegrate. Oh, true. And then okay, and then user okay, chat, send message. Okay, user has taken a tiny nibble out of the emergency ration. AV. Where's my other parentheses? Right. Parentheses. User has taken user counter nibbles. Woo! We did a little test. Let me just check. Yep. How many channel points will it be? KV, just for you? How many channel points? Price yourself, please. You can also draw the channel point art as well, and I'll just put it in. 10K. Okay, how many points do you guys have right now? 10K. 500K. You have 500K right now? Wow. How many? Okay, how should we actually do 10K? No, we should do it as a daily check-in. Do it as a daily check-in. Would that be okay? We'll do 10. How's that? Is 10 okay? Okay, 10. Done. Wait. Oh, it's not done. Wait. Wrong one. Yes, done. We did it! Gourmet food! I need an emote for that. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find an emote to decorate it. Decorate the message. You have 20K. Already? Damn. Let me see, what emote? We need an eating emote. Eat. Nom. You look a lot. Nom. Munch. Yeah. Let's do that. I'm just gonna add that in. Munch. Munch. It doesn't show in the thing. And let me see if I can make it show. Munch? Damn. It's not showing. Oh, it's not showing. Okay, hang on. I got you. Let me refresh everything. Think. My name. Hey, what does this do? No, it doesn't show. Oh, I do have a cat num. Cat num. Cat num. I do have a little chew one. Cat num. Food too expensive? Really? Maybe it's just too expensive? Oh, it works. Okay, it doesn't work on my screen. One plate $30. Whoa. That's a lot. Hey, the cat num works. One plate $30. That sounds like Australia, honestly. That does sound like Australia. Like one dish would be like 30 something bucks. Or 20 something, mid 20s. That's normal. Very normal. Hey, new redeem! We updated our redeem, some of them. Yeah. There were ads. Munch. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Damn, it's not loading. What other rework? What do you mean rework? What do you mean rework? The redeem? What are the others? I have a hat, a dong, hydrate, one that turns me into an egg. I've got a few sound alerts. I've got a TTS that doesn't really work well, but I will be working on it to make it work a little bit better. I've been thinking of getting TTS Monster. I haven't really figured out how to do it. With TTS Monster, I think you should be able to. You should be able to. Do you have tits? No. I used something else and it broke. It's broken. What was I saying? I don't remember. What if my walls grow a family of rats? I am the egg. One day, my model will have toggles for expressions. Currently, it doesn't have any toggles for expressions, so the expression and the emotion is highly dependent on my face, on my actual face, and how I move it. The great egg. And unfortunately, it sort of defaults to smiling. It sort of defaults to happy. And sometimes when I'm actually not smiling and happy, it just looks like it's laughing. Rat King, no! Imagine a bunch of noises you hear actually Rat King and make. No! Ew. Oh, I feel sick. I feel sick. Just listening to this. No. No. Just read your notes. You're a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I too will have emotions and expressions some days. They won't mistake me for a stone. Expressions were supposed to be part of the rigging. I just didn't want to ask for it. I'm not a doctor. I am not a doctor. You're not gonna send Doctor Who gets sick. Just read your notes or something. What about the immune system? The immune system just doesn't read. It's not on them. And also say do as I say, not as I do. Do as I say, not as I do. That is my motto with a lot of people. That's what I say to a lot of people as well. Because I tell them to do things, but I don't do it myself. Laziness. I know I need to do it, at least I know. But also laziness. Like a therapist having trauma or something. Dude, reading your notes. No! That's very different. That's a whole different situation. Should I send my my real estate person a crying emoji? Should I send them a photo of the Rat King? I shouldn't. It's inappropriate. What is appropriate to send to your real estate? Send them Rat King? No! Another picture of Rat King and attach some ancient curses. No! I'm gonna get kicked out. I'm gonna move again and again and again. And it's really annoying because I have to stop streams. I'm fine. I don't need any ancient curses. I'll be fine. I've got enough up my sleeve. Yeah. Sad we don't have a Snake King in real life. Ah! I'm sleepy. Ow, my jaw. Whenever I yawn, my jaw hurts. The harder. Go eep. Can I go eep? Can I go eep? I for once am not sleeping. Should I go eep? Let me see who to rate to. Who do I rate to? What do we want to see today? Stream tomorrow? No, I can't. Drink coffee? No, I won't be able to sleep. What do we want? What do we want to see? Which unfortunate person we're gonna enlighten? Who do we want to traumatize? What do you want to see? Do you want to see art? Do you want to see games? Do you want to just spending time with it? It's nice. I should do more just chatting. I think my concern is what if I have nothing to say and what if there's no one here as well? Because sometimes it is quite quiet. Today was chill. You did reach? I reached it last time. Whenever that was. When was that? When did I reach it? The Paschetti. Did I reach it? I reached it yesterday. No, wait, hang on. No, I reached it on Saturday when I accidentally streamed until 1 AM. Just yap by yourself, keep telling yourself in your head that you're not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Thank you. Always here to remind you Rat Kings exist. I know who to send you to. I know who to send you to. Wanna witness a magic trick? What? We're gonna raid Mizu. They recently got partner. The more you say it, the crazier it become. Oh, bye YouTube. Thanks for hanging out, YouTube. Bye. I also need to finish my